Good morning, good morning. Cheers, my coffee to yours. I'm sitting in the book of Job for the second time. I mean, I've touched on Job in the past 4.5 years, but it was, or I should say a little over 4 years. But Job, the book of Job was the first book that I read after our tragedy. It was the book that God sat me in. And I will tell you, sitting in it for a second time, 4 years later, a little over 4 years later, it is hitting me so different. And I thought I would turn on the camera and share some of the revelations that God is bringing to me as I'm reading through Job's suffering, and I am sitting in his crying out, "Why me? God, why me?" So first I wanna just read some of the notes that I've taken in my Bible of people who have wallowed. Just a couple of examples of people who were stuck in their wallowing while they were suffering. So we had the Israelites who wallowed for 40 years in the wilderness. We have Naomi in the book of Ruth after losing her husband and her sons. We have Elijah in First Kings after he left Jezebel and he won the victory on Mount Carmel. He still wallowed. Jonah, of course, in the book of Jonah, after Nineveh repented, you would think that he would rejoice, but he didn't. He wallowed. And of course, I'm sitting in Job, and I'm at the part where he is wallowing in his pain. Pastor TJ, Bear Independent, actually did shared a little clip this morning on joy and the difference between joy and happiness, and that joy is not the same biblically as happiness. And God just is really revealing to me not just the glory that comes from suffering, the refiner's fire, the breaking off of what is dead on us to bring us closer to him. And that can only happen in the suffering, in the deeper places where the refiner's fire can take hold. But God is really focusing me on the beginning of Job. And that's what I want to share. Hold on. In Job chapter 1, verse 7, the Lord asked Satan, "Where have you come from?" And Satan answers, "From roaming the earth and walking around it." And in verse 8, the Lord said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job? No one else on earth is like him, a man of perfect integrity who fears God and turns away evil." Now, God doesn't say that Job is perfect, but he says he is my servant. He has perfect integrity, and he fears me, which means he loves me. Fear in the Bible is so misunderstood. It means a deep reverence. Satan answers God in verse 9. Does Job fear God for nothing? Haven't you placed a hedge of protection around him, his household, and everything he owns? Those are the 3 hedges of protection on our life, right? But here God is boasting about Job's faithfulness and basically tells Satan, "You can do anything you want to my boy Job. He will not turn on me because he loves me. He fears me. He has this deep reverence of love for me, so he is unshakable to you. You can take everything from him and he will never turn his back on me." God is boasting about Job's love for him. Like a proud father, like a father who knows that his son cannot be taken from him ever. So as I sit here myself this morning, hurting, I have a huge pain body this morning, and I have suffered great losses. Have I suffered well? Have I brought glory to my Father? Has what Satan tried to do to me, to destroy me, to destroy my life, has it been unshakable? Do I love my Father through it all? Do I have faith that no matter what, my hedge of protection around me remains? No matter what the enemy tries to steal from me or destroy from me, am I bringing my Father glory? Does he have faith in me that I am unshakable? So as I sit here this morning in pain, after being sick all night, from all of my injuries, am I wallowing? Or am I saying, you know what? God chose me like he chose Job, because he knew I could carry it. At this suffering that I have is just temporary, and it will be filled. God will restore it. He will redeem it. Am I faithful in knowing that? Do I truly believe that at my core? Am I trying to fill and fix myself with all these worldly things, or do I stand rooted in him and my faithfulness to him? I hope this is a word for somebody today, because I want to be like Job. I want to be like Job. Chosen. Because I have unshakable love and integrity, and God trusts me to turn away from evil. And no matter what the enemy does to me in this world, it's temporary. And I know that my God has a hedge of protection around me. And no matter what, I know who I belong to. And I know who I give all the glory to. I hope that helps you in some way, like it's helped me. So, checking myself, am I wallowing? Am I trying to fill my brokenness with noise of the world, with things that will never fulfill me, that will never heal me? That no matter how bad I suffer, I'm already healed. I'm already declaring victory, because as Jesus says, it is finished. He's already done it on the cross for us. Does God boast about you in heaven? Does he say, you can't shake my girl? She's a girl of integrity and somebody who fiercely loves me. I want to be that. I want to be that.